Dear students, welcome to the session of discrete mathematics. In this session, we will understand the basic concepts of sets which forms the foundation of discrete mathematics and computer science. So, importance of discrete mathematics. So, in mathematical logic, set theory, graph theory, discrete probability theory, and in the trees, in such areas, discrete mathematics is necessary. So in this session, we will concentrate on introduction to set and how the sets are get represented. So first of all, what is set? Definition: a set is an unordered collection of distinct objects. The objects in a set are called the elements or members of the set. So the whatever the elements are present in that particular set, we are representing by using the curly braces. So a set is typically expressed by curly braces including its elements. So for example, A is a set which includes the elements 1, 4, 9, 2. Then the elements which are present in that set that belongs to that particular set, otherwise not. So next one, how to represent this set? So sets can be represented in two ways. First one is the roster, or it is also called as the tabular form, and second one is the set builder notation. So first of all, the roster notation or roster form, how it will be the set will be get represented. The set is represented by listing all the elements comprising it. The elements are enclosed within the braces and separated by comma. Simply by using this method, we can say that representation of the set can be done in the roster or tabular form. So for an example, that is set of vowels in English alphabet. So total 5 elements or will be get included in that particular set. So how it will be get represented? By using that elements in the rows, and simply we are separating each and every element by comma. So that is for first example, A is nothing but this set which we are representing in the roster form. A equals to A, comma, I, comma, E, comma, O, comma, U. In this way, each element is get separated by the comma and also which are included in the curly braces. So this is nothing but the representation of the set in roster form. So next one example, that is set of odd numbers which is less than 10. So 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. So this is nothing but the representation of the sets in the roster form. So next one is set builder notation. How to represent the set in the set builder notation. The set is defined by specifying a property that element of the set have in common. So the set is described as how it will be described. That is A equals to X such that property of X. That is, you have to describe that set in the description form. So first example we are taking this in, that is whatever the set of vowels. So how to represent that one in set builder notation? That is A is nothing but the name of the set which is equal to curly braces X such that X is a vowel in English alphabet. So this is the representation of the set in set builder notation. So what is subset? The set X is a subset of set Y. When we can say one set is a subset of the another one, and how it will be represented? That is X subset of Y. If that this notation is used for the subset, and if every element of X is an element of a set Y. So suppose for example one set is available which are including some elements, and that all elements should be present in the second one. Then only we can say that first set is the subset of the second one. For example, we can say X is a set which includes the 6 numbers 1 to 6, and second one, that is Y is the set which includes the 1 or 2. That is the two numbers are included in that one, that we are called as the elements of that particular set. So here we can say that Y is a subset of X. Why? Because that is all the elements of the Y, which are nothing but the 1 and 2, are included in the set of X. That is nothing but the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In that way, that is whatever all the elements of the Y are present in the set X. So we can say that, or we can write that is Y is a subset of X. So this is nothing but the regarding the subset. So we can calculate the cardinality of a set. So how it will be? That is cardinality of a set S, which is denoted by S, is a number of the elements of that particular set. So that is we are counting the elements present in that particular set, which will gives us the cardinality of the set. For example, one set is available which are having the four elements 1, 4, 3, 5. So simply how many elements are present here? It is four elements are present. So we can say that the cardinality of this set is equals to 4. If we are saying the second set, that is example of the second one, that is 1 to infinity, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, dot. Up to infinity, the elements are present. So simply cardinality of this particular set is equal to infinity. So from this session, we have studied or we have understand the basic concepts of this set, that is definition and subsets, and how to represent this set, and also how to calculate the cardinality of a set. So in tomorrow's session, we can understand about the types of the sets. Thank you. Stay tuned.